Hey, good morning, fellowship. My name is Patrick Creedon, and I've been an elder here for several years. And I'm excited to be with you today for a morning devotional. I want to talk today about plans. And this weekend was my 10th anniversary. I married my wife, Katie. We met at fellowship in 2006, and I married her in 2010. Dave and Hunter did the wedding, and we actually were supposed to wake up today in Madrid and take the high-speed train down to Sevilla and have the trip of our lifetime for the next week. Instead, we got takeout on our anniversary Friday night, a little bit nicer takeout than we normally would have gotten, and we brought it home and we ate it while we listened to our kids scream about how much they didn't like this particular brand of Mediterranean takeout. And that was the anniversary. Our plans, like many people's plans, got totally blown up this week. And truly, we can say pretty much everybody on planet Earth is experiencing the same things we are. So we're very much not alone. The kids at the school where I work, who knows if they're going to graduate with the ceremony that we all had, or LeBron, who knows if he's going to get his chance at that Lakers championship. Nobody planned for this to happen, and nobody planned to be worried about loved ones and racked with anxiety or sick and wondering if they've got this virus. I think it's safe to say that planning is one of the biggest things that's totally gone out the window with this virus, and it really brings to mind this one passage of scripture over and over as I just wake up and reflect on this new reality every day. And it's James chapter 4, 13 to 17. So let me read it quickly. Someone closed my Bible. I just have to find it real quick. Here it is. James chapter 4, verse 13 goes like this. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you're a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogance, and all such boasting is evil. I think on a basic level, this verse is really saying, or this group of verses is really saying two things. Number one, don't be like these people. And then number two, here's what you should do. I think the good news for us is that, number one, we have covered. Nobody's trying to be like these people. Nobody's making plans right now. Nobody's boasting about them. Everyone's sitting in this place where they're just kind of wondering what the next day, week, month will look like with no power to change that. But I think number two, here's what you should do. This is where we can really take what James is writing and dwell on it a little bit. So he says, instead of kind of boasting arrogantly that this is what I'm going to do, he says this. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. The problem with the people in this passage who are making plans is not that they make plans in advance. That's not a bad thing at all. The problem is they make them without reference to the power in the universe who actually makes plans go or not, who actually creates life and sustains it moment by moment or doesn't. What they fail to realize is that every plan they have that goes forward is an act of God's grace. He's chosen to do that. And so for us, every day that we're not planning, but I think what we can take away from this is when it says, if it's God's will, we'll live, is that every day is a gift of God's grace. There is no guarantee that we can just plan on having a day in the world He has created and having it go according to what we think it should do. There is no guarantee, but it is all a gift. And this is hey Maymay, this is the mindset where, oh hang on, I'm doing a video. This is the mindset that we are called to focus on, and this is what I would I would hope that we can all try to practice as the days and weeks go by, and we are genuinely not able to make plans. I think the best response is, in light of that, not to get bitter or frustrated, or I mean, it's hard, but to try to take a moment each day and say, God, I know this wasn't guaranteed to me. Thank you that I even get to do this one day, and just do video calls, be a spouse, be a parent, be a roommate, read a book. Anything that I can do today is by your grace, and the healthy and right thing for us to do is just recognize that, give him glory for that, and then go about our day. So this is what I've been trying to do. Thanks, fellowship. Have a great day.